Hello, Taurus. My name is Ella, and I'm here to give you a reading for the third week of November. This is going to be the deck that I use for your present, past, and future. I apologize if my shuffling's a little off. I had an injury. I got burned pretty good, so it's a little sore. But I'm going to do the reading for you to get the information that you might need. So this is going to be the deck that I use for past, present, and future. And this is the deck I'm going to use to clarify. If you like this channel, it is new. I have been doing readings for over 15 years. If you like it, subscribe. You can read the details under. You'll be entered to win a trip. So hopefully after the pandemic, I'm just going to show you this. This isn't something we're picking now, but this card came out. That's the High Priestess. If that's significant, just keep that in mind. If you can see that, I don't know if the glare. You can be entered to win a trip after the pandemic. You can read the details below. I only do private readings. Please subscribe, like, and share my information so my channel can grow. I think you'll be pretty happy with the information and the guidance that you get from this channel. It's a little different. I don't use the regular tarot cards, and I read a little differently. I like to break it up, and I also change up how I do my layouts, and I incorporate astrology, but I do an astrology layout, which is really interesting. I'll do that in the future, but right now I'm just going to do the past, present, and future 3-card draw. So this is for Taurus, third week of November. Please give me the cards for Taurus, third week of November. Okay, if a stack falls out, I usually take them. I don't put them back in because you don't know if you're going to miss something that you need to know. So, for your present, we have the Rescue, and we have Goblins. So, if you look at the Rescue card, it has a rainbow coming out of the chimney, and it's pretty beautiful. So, I don't think it's a bad rescue, and she has somebody on the way. So I really don't think it's going to be something that's really dramatic. I just think you need a little help with something, and maybe you have some people around you that always want help from you, but they don't really give help to you. You understand what I'm saying? And so you need a little bit more support at the present time. This is for your past. Really interesting. You have 2 more cards. So your past, you have Follow the Leader. So maybe you were basically taking some time. There's a clock on this, and this is interesting because there's a fall landscape. So this is November. This is this time maybe last year. You were following people or going with people that weren't really taking you in the right direction or giving you bad advice. And we also have the desert. So basically you were following people and it left you high and dry. They didn't really feed into your needs or look out for your best interests, and now you need a little bit of help getting out of that. And you have people that are willing to ask you for help but not really help you. So I think at the present time you need a little bit of help. In the past, that situation led to this present moment. So let's take a few moments. Oop, that was fast. And again, 2 more cards. Isn't that a coincidence? I think that's really neat how this is happening. You must really need this message, Taurus. So for the third week of November, your future, so you can always, you can always save these, subscribe to the channel, share it and download the video, and you can always come back and make sure that this happens for you. And just leave a comment below and let me know how it plays out, because I'm always interested in that. You have to make a decision in the future. So you have to make a decision. Oh, these cards are in Spanish. And the Camp of Dreams. So I think in the future, if you want to get to where you're going, You had dreams that you wanted to accomplish. You need to make a decision to make that happen for you. Something in the past, maybe last year, you were just not in the right situation with the right people, and it left you without any real support, and now you need some help, and their people aren't really helping you out that much. At the bottom of the deck, you have the bone collector. Basically, the bone collector in this deck, it means you have everything that you need on the inside. So even if you're not getting the support from the people that you are looking for support from, and they're not helping you, you don't really need them. Okay, you have the clock, and you have the clock on the tree, if you look. So you have time, but you have to move. You have everything you need. You also have a peacock feather in the rabbit, which means you have good luck in anything that you want to do. You have everything you need. You just need the confidence to do it. So maybe your self-esteem wasn't as good because of the situation or the people that you are around, and people not helping you, it brings you down. So in the future, you want to get to where you need to be. You have to accomplish your goals, right? You have to make a decision. And don't look for other people to help you. Don't ask for somebody to come rescue you. Rescue yourself. You have everything you need. Now we're going to take these cards and clarify. Okay. In this deck, we have the Sun. So in the present, you're having a little bit more brighter days, I would say. Your rescue, if you look at this card, you have something coming. They see you. You see them. You have a rainbow coming out of the chimney. So you're not really in like a deathly rescue situation. You have sunshine and you have a rainbow. So you need a little bit of help, but you don't really need to be rescued like a damsel in distress. The goals that you wanted to accomplish, you'll accomplish them. Whoop. This is for your past. Okay, so you have the moon here. Maybe you were following in with these people, they left you high and dry. You didn't know it was coming, right? So you have the Seven of Swords. I think somebody took advantage of you. They tried to give you confidence and leading you in the right direction. Oh, don't worry, come with us, come with me, I'll help you. They ended up leaving you high and dry. Now you need a little help. You have a sunny prospect presently, so you don't have to wait for the future. Things are looking better because you got away from these people. You didn't know they were trying to do this to you. You obviously didn't see it coming, but they were being sneaky about it, and they basically, I think, stabbed you in the back. So the future, let me see what we have in the future for the third week of November for Taurus. Again, I apologize for my shuffling. My hand is not that great. So Taurus, the future. You have the Tower. This Tower, it was sideways, not completely upside down, so I'm not going to turn it down because I don't feel like I should. Okay, so this tower has a light behind it. That's in the future. Things are going to change. You have a bright prospect right now. You have everything you need, and you're going to have the tower, but it's not going to be a bad change. It's going to be a good change. And just realize that every tower is a shell. Okay, every castle, every tower is a shell. You see it's empty, yeah? So basically, you need a fire to be lit for you. This tower is lifeless. It needs light inside. The light is outside. You have a sunny prospect. So I think in the future you can turn this tower into something fantastic as long as you make the right decision, and you'll be able to accomplish your goals and have your field of dreams, your camp of dreams. You'll be able to get everything you want. You just have to make the right decision. Don't go back, especially if these people or person contact you, say, oh, let's go hang out, let's talk, I'm sorry, I apologize. Don't make that decision again. Go for the change, because you do have a sunny prospect, okay? And you have to start getting rid of the people that aren't supporting you and helping you in the things that you need. Remember, you have the bone collector. You have everything you need on the inside. Let me see, for the present moment, I want to see this sunny prospect that you have. I want to see what it is. I think a lot of these readings, they're not always love readings. Sometimes you need a little just life guidance. It's not necessarily dealing with love or work. I think you just need to be put on the right path. Maybe just get yourself away from these people and start anew. Sometimes you need to cut people out and just start over. Okay, if I get a bunch of cards that come out, I use them. I don't put them back in the deck. So right now, clarifying the sun, the sunny prospect that you have. You have the moon. Maybe there's things that are coming that are good for you. The moon isn't always bad. Maybe there's things that are coming and you just don't see it yet. But it's coming. It's going to be good for you. I think you just need to be patient. You need to do a little research into things instead of just jumping in and trusting everybody. I think you need to see how people are with you first before you just follow somebody, because this is going to happen again. So get to know people before you trust so much in them. And you have the Knave of Swords. So the Knave of Swords is intellect, right? So it's the mental. You want to really think about that. Like I said, you want to think about getting to know people, not just accept them as a friend and trust fully. You have the Three of Pentacles. So you have assets, and I think your assets or your skills or something that you're good in. She's growing a plant here. I don't know if you can see that. Her skill set is going to grow into something amazing, and I think this is why this is showing a sunny prospect. You just need to work on something, or maybe refine something, put a little bit of extra love and care into yourself and into your projects. And this is also transformation. So we have the transformation card. So I think all of these are going to be transforming into a better prospect for you in the future. As long as you make the right decision, you don't have anything to worry about. Let me clarify the Seven of Swords for the past for Taurus for the week of the third week of November. Let me see this person. Who is this person to Taurus? Who is this person that left her? And it's a woman. They left you. It's the Eight of Cups. Okay. Again, you have the moon. You have a lot of moons here. You have 3 moons. One in the present. No. You have 2 in the present. So there's things that are changing. You might not see them, but she is growing something. And in the past, you have 2 moons, and maybe you didn't see this coming from them. So moons just mean that you can't see things properly. But I think everything is going to be moving along fairly well. Just learn from your mistakes. Yeah, they left you abandoned. If you look at her, she's abandoned with those cups. And they're empty. And the castle is all the way over here. So, yeah, don't worry about it. Don't go back. Don't associate with those people. Just cut them out. And let's see the future. What about the Tower? I want to know about the Tower for the third week of November. Ooh, okay. We have a bunch of cards again. Okay. We have the Nine of Cups. So it's the future. If this is a guy that did this to you, a soul recognizes the kindness in another soul, yes? So I don't think you're going to have to worry. I think you're going to meet another guy that's going to put you on the right track. Maybe just as a friend at first, and then he's going to turn into a lover. Because you're sitting there, basically, she looks sad with flowers. And he's coming up, and he's being a gentleman. So I don't think the next person that you meet, get to know this person first, even if it's a friendship or a love affair. Just make sure you take the time to get to know these people first, but it's going to be changing for the better. And then you're going to turn into the Empress. You're not going to be left deserted anymore. You're not going to be left high and dry and need to be rescued and have to depend on other people. You have everything you need to get yourself here. Just listen to yourself. Listen to your intuition. And we have the Death card, which is the Moon. You're not going to see this change coming. Maybe you might meet somebody that's a friend that's going to change into a relationship fairly quickly once you get to know him. But it's changed. And it's not necessarily bad, even though this card looks bad. I think it's good. It's under the Tower. You're with the Empress, and you have the Nine of Cups. So it's really good. And then in the end, you basically get your Justice. So you have your Justice card. So in the end, you get your Justice. Maybe if this person took something from you or left you without something or didn't do something that they promised, you're going to get your Justice. Don't worry. It always comes around. So Taurus, I hope this resonated with you and it helped you out a little bit. I would like if you could leave me a comment down below and let me know what your situation is. Please subscribe, like, and share my information. If you want, you can download these and look at it later to see if any of this information came to fruition for you. Have a good week.